Hello, friends. I'm Dale Kimberly, and this is my channel, God's Answers to Man's Problems. We got a lot of things that we need to talk about today, but I began by telling you this. 1 year ago today, I suffered a stroke. It changed my life. Everything about my life. My health was changed. The joy in my life was changed. Who I was changed. Most of all, most of my left side stopped working. Now, I had one choice. I could just say, I'm done with it, or I could find a better way to deal with it. You know, in reality, a lot of things happen in our lives, but if we will let God work with us, and if we'll allow God work in our lives, we can make a difference in things that matter. So many of us have lost so much in our lives. It may be health, it may be wealth, it may be identity. It's so many things. But the one thing that I have learned and I want to share with you is that with God's help, whatever your problem is, with God's help, He has a solution to your problem. I was thinking about Job when I was thinking about things that were going on in my life. And I realized that I'm not the only one that's had difficulties. And when you're having hard times, you need to realize that you're not the only one having difficulties. Job was a mighty man of the East. He was a man who was upright, he had obeyed God, and he was doing what was right in the eyes of God. But because of Satan, he lost his wealth, he lost his health, he lost so many things, lost family members. How easy it would have been for Job to have just said, I'm done. But instead of that, he said, naked came I from my mother's womb, and naked I'll leave from this earth. Long live the name of God. Praise the name of God. And all these things, Job did not sin against God by distracting and saying that God had caused this. But instead, he continued to look to the one who had given him all things to start with. Did it change his life? Yes. Were there things that he had to learn to do differently? Yes. But in all these things, Job was able to deal with it. Now, when we're like Job, when we have these things that come in our lives, these points of difficulty, it's important for us to realize that, yes, we're going to have to make some changes. Yes, we're going to have to find some times to do some things differently. And yes, it can't be like it was, but no, God is not through with us. There are still things that we can do that will enable us to get over the things we've done in the past, and now we can live for and with the Almighty God. It's just a matter of turning it over to God rather than looking down at ourselves and saying, why me, poor me? Instead, turn it over to God and say, God, how are you going to help me? The same God who gave Job back all that he had lost and then some will help us. He'll be there for us because God's the same yesterday, today, and forever. He doesn't change. If he helped Job, he'll help you, no matter what your difficulty might be. Now, I'm going to encourage you to continue watching a few of the next videos as we talk about the things that I had to give up in the stroke and the things that you might have to give up in whatever your difficulty is, but that with God's help, God will help you. Now, I ask three things of you. Subscribe to my channel. If you like what I'm bringing to you, like it. And then the third thing, this is going to be an important event. Let's share it with our neighbors around us. Until we meet again, we bid you a good day.